Hey, look who's at it. The one and only Fanatic causing all that static. How's everybody doing? January's on the way out. February's right around the corner now. We're going to start off with the NFL. I mean, what could you say? I mean, 49ers Chiefs, repeat of 2 years ago. The chalk. Seen a lot of stuff about Campbell. Guy's an idiot. I mean, they love that, oh, tough guy, biting kneecaps and all that BS. Went for it too many times, bro. The first time, okay, you want to try to send a message. The second time, you got to take the points. You got to tie the game up. And, I mean, you get the 49ers, the 49ers and Chiefs, the chalk. Lamar did as usual. And the defense didn't help him out. The aggression. Oh, we're going to play bully ball. That in the regular season, that stuff, intimidating, getting their heads, works. Might work. It's not going to work in the AFC Championship game against the defending Super Bowl champions. It was stupid. Well, you got what you deserved. Lamar, you didn't, and then when you had a chance, you didn't run. Threw a couple of picks. Losers lose. I saw people saying that, They got a point. I mean, I'm not going to call the Ravens losers because they've won in the past. And they have a good roster. But maybe Harbaugh is losing a little off his fastball. Lamar. Regular season MVP Lamar. Empty. Don't mean nothing without that Super Bowl ring. Mahomes is on his way to being the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Again, it used to be opinions are alike. Still goes. It's still a segment of the show. Just the names changed to causing static with the Fanatic. Like, subscribe. Tell your friends. We're nationwide. I mean, we were nationwide already because Uncle Joey's in California. But I heard Steady Eddie, and Sugar subscribe to the channel, or they're watching. I don't know. Make the YouTube account and subscribe. But thank you for watching. So the Fanatics nationwide. Yeah, Jimmy D, I didn't forget about you up there in Boston. But now let's go worldwide. Let's get a couple of the people I comment on YouTube. Oh, you want to help me? Look where I live in this little Fanatic. Causing static. Check it out. Back to the NFL, everybody's saying, losers and Lions. Yeah, it's been forever. That was a great chance you had. You had the lead. Some people have it and some people don't. Sorry. Detroit. And I heard of what was listening to, skipping through the YouTubes like I usually do Monday or maybe this afternoon, whenever. BT was going, I don't know how the Lions fans can stand it. I mean, it's never going to recover from that. And he's a Jets fan, so he knows. And Sal, I thought he was a Giants fan. Apparently he's a Falcons fan, and then he became a Giants fan because he's up here. The Falcons, that killed him. And he said it, that killed him. That loss in the Super Bowl. You know what? It's not worth it. How many times does the Fanatic have to tell you? It's not worth it. Watch the games, fantasy. You're going to get, if you're competitive, you're going to get a little upset. You're going to get mad. Excuse me. but you're not going to feel it for days, or like those idiots breaking the TVs and throwing the stuff in the burning it, throwing it in the garbage. It's not good for the heart. It's not good for the heart. I mean, they're not beating you. They're beating a team you root for. That stuff's not worth it. I mean, BT was all, how they going to recover. And one thing I will disagree with them is they had a good season. And if you're a Lions fan, you enjoyed the season. Nobody wants to go 0-16, 0-17. Come on, or 4-12, or it's not even worth watching. At least they made it to the Final Four. I mean, they say the cream always rises to the top. That's why I know it's a week and a half away now. It's Tuesday. How can you go against the Chiefs? Better quarterback. Probably the greatest ever once he passes Brady. Because Brady's a winner, but this kid can do anything. This kid has a better arm, can move, the low looks. This kid's going to be better than Brady. Can he win as much? I don't know. Is he going to win the same amount? I don't know. But look at him. He's a better prolific quarterback than Brady. Sorry. And the other guy, Mr. Irrelevant. Now, Mr. Irrelevant, he could play. But he's Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. He's got skill. He made the league. He ain't Patrick Mahomes. He looked a little shaky in the first half over against the Lions. You play like that against the Chiefs. The Chiefs' defense is a lot better than they were, and a lot better than the Lions. You ain't coming back. You're down 17. You ain't coming back. And Shanahan's a known, he could get you there, but he can't get you over the hump. He was a part of that Atlanta. I don't believe in him. Andy Reid. Again, Belichick lost a lot of luster without Brady, but Andy Reid's like Don Shula. Those guys are. Andy Reid had the Eagles right there. Donovan McNabb. Chiefs. Look at it. Look at the record. Look at in 4 out of 5 years in the Super Bowl. Can't take that away from them. I know everybody, well, mostly everybody, including yours truly, is sick of the Swifties. I loved Kelsey. Drafted him in fantasy and liked him. Came from Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati Bearcats. I always liked him, but I'm tired of him. I'm tired of seeing him on the commercials. Tired of hearing about him. Tired of seeing him and Mahomes. Again, they're both great. They're both going to the Hall of Fame. Take your hat off to them. Whatever. Tired of them. I mean, I think they're going to get theirs this year. I heard a little whisper in the wind that Kelsey might retire. I don't know. I mean, Holmes will probably try to persuade him to play 1 or 2 more years, but still good. I mean, look at him. Look what he did in the playoffs. I mean, regular season he was up and down. He wasn't the usual Kelsey, but Kansas City's going to win it, I think, folks. I mean, I'm only worried about the Super Bowl boxes. The game and the halftime bullshit, and everyone wants to have a party. I want to watch the game alone. I've been to parties. I've thrown parties. I'll be watching it alone. All right. Again, that's the NFL part. No other sports going on. They're going on, but nothing big right now. Nothing to report from the Fanatic. I was watching the games on regular TV instead of the over the broadcast channels, instead of the DirecTV package. I seen a lot of commercials, man. I actually saw something that I couldn't believe it. I had to see it again. I had to wait for it to see it again to, okay, you really did see it. Farmer wants a wife. I don't know about you, but I mean, that thing looks staged, if beyond all belief. I've been to a couple farms. I took my kids to a couple farms, Abba Farms in Wyckoff. Somewhere else. Been out to Amish country. Again, the Fanatic doesn't shop on that side of the highway, but those guys are not, those guys are better than average looking guys. In shape. Farmers I saw were all dangly fat or, all average looking. And the girls. Look at those girls. I mean, how come you never have any plain Janes or real skinny or chubby, pleasantly plump? They all have to look like that, and they can't find no one. There's a couple of them walking around, a couple others walking around. Whew. I mean, some of you guys will watch that for the girls, and some of you girls are gonna watch that for the farmers, but you're wasting your time. It's garbage. I mean, come on. But the floor got my attention. I think I'm gonna try to watch that on the stick on pre-taped or whatever it's called now, tape version, and see how it is. So this way I can shut it off or fast forward or whatever. I mean, Rob Lowe, me and Rob Lowe, back in the day, more hair, brown. A lot of people had to think I have a resemblance to Rob Lowe. I mean, I don't know. I see it in a couple of pictures when I was younger. I mean, now he's got those hair, maybe he's got fake, but who knows? He's got more money, so. But, I mean, a little bit of resemblance. I mean, I heard it all. I heard a million of them. I heard, without the beard, you got a resemblance to Jason Statham. I mean, I heard it all, man. I can't even remember a couple of them. Brad Pitt, I mean, just kidding. I mean, if you think so, just kidding about the Brad Pitt and Bon Jovi. I mean, he used to have a lot of hair. But whatever. I'm interested in seeing that, the floor and what that's all about. What else is going on? Again, I saw a lot of ailments. The stuff that's, this is bothering you, take this. You're having gastric problems, take this. If you're having a ticker problem, go see the doctor. There's stuff on there, again, the fine print, that shit will kill you. The side effects are worse than what you got. Try to get a clean living, a little vitamin water, couple of one multivitamin or whatever, supplements. I seen the sea moss. I'm going to look into that. I mean, can't hurt to try it. I mean, I take one a day, some iron, one multivitamin or whatever, multi-male, whatever the hell it is. And little vitamin water, Gatorade, I'm not going to lie to you, little Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever, Cherry Coke, Dr. Pepper. I like soda, fine. You guys all know by now, I'm not going to fool you, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to teach you something. I hope I can make you laugh. I think I can make you laugh. And I hope I don't make you cry. Causing static with the Fanatic. Valentine's Day's coming. Don't worry. I'll give you some advice. and put everything together. I got a funny feeling I'm gonna be doing one of these at night because I'm having thoughts and stuff's flowing, and then I come down and I can't remember. I'm either gonna try to write them down, run into the other rooms, this one of the spare bedrooms that's empty because the nest is empty here, except for the dogs and the dog and the cats, and me and the missus. Me and the missus gotta go over a couple of things, trying to get a couple shirts, send them out to people, have a little contest. But people, I'm still seeing a lot of people on TV, on YouTube that, I mean, I see the subscriptions or the views. Tell people about the Fanatic. They don't want, if they watch it and they don't like me, fine. But I think they'll enjoy the content, get a couple laughs, maybe be reintroduced or introduced to something, which is next. The movie picks. The Call. You see that. Halle Berry and Abigail Breslin and Morris Chestnut. Good movie, man. Kid gets kidnapped and she's in the back of the trunk and Halle Berry's 911 trying to talk to her. I didn't think this was gonna be good. Me and the missus saw this on Fire Stick before it even came out in the movie theater. We saw this before it was released somehow. Maybe it was released in another country, and we bought it. Like I said, we got tons of these. Go figure. We love entertainment. I always dream, always wanted to be in the music business and then dabble into acting. You never know. I mean, again, Jomo. See, I try to slip it in regular Jomo, but people see something in you. They see something in you. You feel something inside too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I want to tell you a funny story, a quick one, before I get to the other movie. I tried out for the Scarecrow for the Wizard of Oz when I was in 7th grade. They didn't give it to me. You know what? I hated music. Vocalized music, whatever you had to take in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Tried to go out. She didn't pick me. Maybe I couldn't sing as good. I thought the guy was But then again, I didn't like music. I did, And then I'm a singer in a band in high school. Go figure. But I wanted to be the Scarecrow so bad. You know that? You gotta bury it, Fanatic. She didn't pick you. What are you gonna do? Again, I'm always interested in that. I got movie ideas. If anyone knows anybody, has any ins, I got a lot of ideas. And I'm not saying I'm gonna be in the movie. I mean, I'm a regular, YouTuber, whatever. But I got ideas, folks. I think I know what people like. Again, therapy, laugh at my pain. All right, I saw Lost Soul on the Fire Stick. It's a HBO Max original. Now I tell you, this movie was graphic. This movie was about a lady, woman, young woman with a young mother. I'm not gonna drink. Sorry, folks. She's obviously indebted to this drug dealer, or whatever he is, drug runner. So long story short, they have a kid. You don't know that until into the movie, but she has to jump through hoops Pretty good movie. I was just like, I didn't know what to watch. I flipped it through. I couldn't get Wonka to stay on. It kept buffering. Or probably next month I'll be clean enough I can watch it. Let you know how it is. Because I like that. Of course, I love the original Willy Wonka. You know it. I told you about that already. But Lost Souls is our bad movie. Alright, I'm going to close you guys out with a quote from Abraham Lincoln. It's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to shout it out and remove all doubt. Abraham Lincoln, Honest Abe. And now from the Fanatic, please always remember and never forget, opinions, except for mine, are like Fanatic, chicken out. See ya next time.